Yo, what up guys, I'm Sammy and welcome back to the Soul Brothers channel, and today we're going to be doing a release roundup. So for the past month or two, companies have been cutting back on releases because of the quarantine. And since things are loosening up and everyone's starting to go back or trying to go back to their normal lives, companies are starting to release shoes again. And I don't know if that's a good idea. Not the releasing the shoe part, but going back into our normal lives, because I don't know how safe that's gonna be, but that's just me. So let's get this video started off right away. And we have the Adidas Harden Volume 4 Pride colorway. So Adidas does this every single year. So this colorway is mostly white, but then there is a little bit of a gradient of, the rainbow, which is kind of cool. Next, we have the New Balance 992 Gold Cream colorway. And I don't know, I've been really liking New Balance and Asics for some reason. Like just their casual shoes, I feel like they're really dope. Alright, and those were all June 1st. Sorry I forgot to mention the date. And also on June 1st, we have the Reebok Question Low Patent Vivid Orange and a Fluid Blue. I've never played in the Question Lows. I have the Question Highs. They're super bulky, super heavy. And of course, they're old school shoes, Allen Iverson's shoe. I really like how it looks and all that. Definitely not one of my favorite shoes to ball in. It just kind of brings back memories is all. I feel like I like the Fluid Blue a little bit better. Next, we have the Air Force One 07 LV8 Added Air. And another old school shoe, the Blazer Mid 77 Red and Blue. And another pair of shoes that you can get on the sneakers app on June 1st is the Air Trainer 3 Retro Biotech. I kind of like how it looks. Definitely not one of my favorite looking shoes, and I'm definitely not old enough to know the history of the shoe or just like have that kind of like nostalgic feeling about it. And then last but not least, on June 1st, the Ultra Boost 2020 white multicolors coming out. There's a lot of shoes coming out on June 1st, and can you guys believe that 2020 is halfway done already? That's crazy. Can't wait until this year's over though, right? So there is a little bit of multicolor, on I guess like the extra stitching on the side and also on the caging, and everything else is basically white. I kind of like the subtleness of the multicolor. I feel like it looks pretty dope. On June 4th, we have some All-Star Pro BBs. So we have the All-Star Pro BB High Solstice White Royal Orange. It's just like a light blue colorway. Everything else is white, and then the logo is bright orange. Not a huge fan of like orange and blue, but I really like the low version. So the All-Star Pro BB Low Solstice University Blue is kind of like a UNC colorway. I feel like that colorway is really dope. Also on the 4th, we have a pretty cool looking shoe. A lot of color, 4 colorways actually, and it's a Puma shoe. I'm not really sure what it is, but it says it's the Future Rider Play On, and there's 4 colorways like I said. I'm really liking how this shoe looks. I like these kind of like trail runner shoes, Alright, on the 5th, we got the LeBron 17, LeBron 4 Graffiti. So it's basically the LeBron 17 with LeBron 4 inspiration. The LeBron 4 is definitely one of my favorite shoes in this line, especially aesthetically. So I'm very glad they kind of collabed with 17, but I don't know, it looks kind of weird to me, But I'm sure a lot of LeBron fans would love to get their hands on this. So this will be available on Sneakers app, I believe. So just set your notifications and wait to get an L, probably, right? Alright, on the 5th, we have the Jordan 6 Retro Hair, which is pretty sick. The 6 is definitely up there for me as far as aesthetics go in its entire line. And then on the 6th, we have a pretty cool Air Force One Low, and it is the Drew League colorway. So it just says Drew League, and it's basically just an all-white Air Force One. And also on the 6th, we have the Dame 6 Leather Black Gold. Dame 6 is super dope. I got another colorway right here. Right, and that shoe's going for $55. Adidas is having a crazy sale, 50% off like certain colorways and certain shoes, and it's solid rubber, and hopefully that's a little bit better on dust than the it was kind of like half solid, half translucent, the first colorway that came out. But this is all black, and it looks like they're using leather, and then on the toe area it looks like a suede. I can't really tell because it's more just like a side picture of it, but it looks pretty dope. Definitely Donny Boy's colorway. Another shoe on the 6th is the Air Jordan 3 Retro SE Animal Instinct 2.0. Not really a fan of the colorway, and I remember the 1.0, and I saw a whole bunch at the outlets, like on the wall. So here's 2.0. I feel like it's a lot more subtle though. The 1.0 had a lot of animal prints on it, cheetah print or whatever, but the 2.0 is a little bit more subtle, so I feel like I like this one a little bit better. Alright, on the 8th, we have the Parle X Ultra Boost DNA Cloud White and Core Black. So of course Parle is Adidas, they're using plastic waste from like beaches, and they're recycling them and then making them into shoes and making them into the upper, which is really cool. And I kind of like how it looks. You know, they're using the stitching and like lines go throughout the entire upper. On the 9th, we have the Jordan Delta SP Black. So this is Jordan Brand's kind of like casual shoe. It's using full-length React, and you know, Donny Boy got a pair in. Apparently he said it's super comfortable. It looks dope too. You know, I feel like it's a pretty good looking shoe. On the 11th is something that I'm pretty excited about. So Nike is releasing their Space Hippie kind of collection. And there's 4 pairs of shoes coming out. So we have the Space Hippie 3, This Is Trash. I like how they call it This Is Trash. That's kind of funny. I definitely don't agree with that though, because this shoe looks super dope. And the shoe kind of gives off that vibe, you know? The Space Hippie, right? So my favorite is definitely the 1.0. And the reason why I like these shoes is because Nike is using recycled materials to make these shoes, which is really, really cool. We gotta save the environment, right? So it's kind of like the Parle. I'm not 100% sure because Adidas, they only do the upper. The boost cushioning in their Parle shoes, I don't think are recycled. But I think even the cushioning on the Space Hippie, like all of them, are recycled materials, like for the cushion. So that would be cool if the entire shoe was made out of recycled, or like most of the shoe was made out of recycled materials. But anyways, those are coming out and I'm pretty excited about it. There is one shoe, the Space Hippie 3, that's using the fast fit technology. Alright, also on the 11th, we have the Air Jordan 1 Retro High OG tie-dye. Who doesn't love a good tie-dye colorway, right? On the 12th, we have the Dunk Low Retro St. John's. On the 13th, we got the Yeezy Boost 350 V2 Zion. Interesting. There's a I can't even keep up with the colorways that have come out of the Yeezys, man. There's just so many. Also on the 13th, we got the Air Jordan 5 Retro SE Top 3. So that basically pretty much wraps it up for the first 2 weeks of June. But let's do a little sneak peek of the second half of June. So on the 19th, apparently the Air Max 90 Orange Camo is gonna come out, and then on the 20th, we got the Jordan 11 Low Concord Bread. I'm pretty damn excited about that because the Jordan 11 Low is definitely one of my favorite shoes to ball in Jordan's entire line, and I really like how it looks. So those are some of the shoes that are coming out in June. Tell us what you guys are gonna get down in the comment section below. Hope we helped you guys out, and I'll see you guys in the next one.